Hi there, Lucas.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Hi
How are
there.
you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm also okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good. And Georgi. Hi, Georgi.
Hi Lisa.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Do you hear me correctly?
Yes, it sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Well, welcome to you guys, and welcome to anybody else who is watching verbling.com right now. If you have a reservation for this class, you can go ahead and use it now in the first 2 minutes of the class. If you do not have a reservation but you want to join the class, you just wait until the Join Class button appears at the top, and it's a green button, and when it is there, then you can join the class. In this hour, we're going to be doing a speaking class, so as a way to give you guys something to do in English, we're going to be doing some role plays. So I created a Google document, and the link is over there in the Verbling chat. So if you go over there and click on that, then you will be able to see what I came up with for today. And I'm pretty flexible, so if anybody ever comes to the role play class and wants to practice a different type of role play, like Hamid did the other day when he turned it into a kind of a wedding proposal or a marriage proposal, that's fine too, because it's really for you to practice speaking. And so, yeah, we're going to work on that today. So it looks like we have some people who have already opened the link. That's good. And hi, Claudio. How are you doing?
Hey Lisa, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. How have you been?
Great. After this couple of this last 2 months, it's been quite crazy, but
Yeah.
I'm great. Thanks.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. The sound is just a little bit loud. I don't know if your
Loud?
microphone. Yeah. Is it loud for you guys? Lucas or Georgi?
Yes,
Yes.
me too.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm
I
talking
don't know.
too close, maybe.
Maybe,
Yes.
yeah. Maybe if you have a microphone and it's too close or something.
Oh no, I don't have a microphone. I just talking to the
Oh,
to the
okay.
computer. I don't know where the microphone is.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
Is it good?
It's good
Like
now.
this?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, maybe it was just your enthusiasm. Okay, all right. Giancarlo, welcome. How are you today?
Hello. Yeah, sure. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Good. Welcome to class. And also David. How are you doing, David?
Hi, teacher. It's a long time.
Yeah.
I am good. And you?
Good. I'm doing good, thank you. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have room for a few more students if people want to join. You can also join anytime during the hour, especially on these role plays, because we will be having 2 people work together, and so it's fine if you come in later, and we'll just throw you in the mix, and you can have a chance to role play as well. So the way I like to do this, you guys, is I don't want to just throw you out there and say, okay, start talking. We want to help each other come up with some ideas, some of which you may use when you are actually speaking, and sometimes you may not use, but that's okay. But it's just to come up with some ideas for these different scenarios. So the scenarios are like the scene, the setting, what's happening, and we can help people out who are going to be doing that by coming up with some phrases or sentences that are typically used in this type of interaction. So the first one is there's a waiter, or a waitress, but in this case we don't have any women in our class right now except for me, and a customer. So you're the waiter, you're the person serving the customer, and this is in a restaurant, we can say. So the scenario is that you are going to order dinner at the restaurant or in a restaurant, and you have some questions first. So typically, I think you guys already know this because you do this probably almost every day in your own life, but you may do it in Spanish or Polish or other. Georgi, you're from Hungary, right? Georgi?
Right, yeah, right, yes.
Okay, so Hungarian. Okay, I
Yes,
just wanted
yes.
to make sure. So let's think of some things that a waiter says to a person when they sit down at the table, and maybe now you've already looked at the menu, and then your waiter or your waitress comes over. What are some things that they might say to the customer first? Because usually it's the waiter who begins the conversation.
May I help you?
Mm-hmm. Okay, may I help you? What other things might you say?
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Are you ready to order?
Uh-huh, right. Are you ready to order? Okay. Also a common thing for here in a lot of restaurants, not every restaurant, especially not like a fast food type restaurant, but in a sit-down restaurant, that's what we call like a sit-down restaurant where you're coming in and you're going to go to a table and you're going to sit down, you're going to look at a menu. Oftentimes the restaurant has daily specials. So the waiter will probably tell you what those are. So how would we say that? Anybody want to give it a try?
May I offer you the I don't know the daily special?
Yeah. So
may,
not so
may,
much.
I- may I suggest?
Okay. May I
May I
suggest?
suggest
Uh-huh.
certain kind of dish?
Yeah. So you might say, may I suggest one of our specials for today? And then you would say, and then you would tell it what it is. Like today we have, pan fried oysters with French fries. I don't know, something like that. Or, it's something special. Maybe there's, depending on what kind of restaurant it is, it's steak with salad for only, and it's a special price. So you would say the price. Another way to say that is I can tell you about some of our specials for today, and then you would go ahead and say today we have this sushi lunch special with salmon and tuna for only $9.99, something like that. Yeah, and then are you ready to order, or do you know what you would like? That's another way that they ask. Do you know what you would like? Are you ready to order? Or they would just say, what would you like? Okay, and so then if you're a customer, what types of things would you have? And I put here you have some questions. So to make the dialogue a little bit more interesting and a little bit longer, the customer oftentimes has some questions. Maybe they're questions related to, can you make this dish but without mushrooms, or can you keep this the salad dressing on the side, or can you cook my meat well done, things like that. Just questions about the menu usually and how you cook the food. So does anybody want to give a sentence or two that we could use for the customer along those lines? Hi, Ibrahim.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. Right now we're just starting with our first dialogue, and we're trying to get some ideas for what the waiter might say and then what the customer might say in this interaction. So if you're a customer, what would you say when somebody says, would you like to order? Or are you ready to order? Something like that. But you have a question. So let's think of a question that you could ask the waiter. Don't be shy, guys.
What's your today's specialty?
Okay, so if the waiter didn't already tell you, you could say what's your special for today is how you could say that, or you could say, do you have any specials for today. Yep. And then the waiter would tell you, yes, we have 1 or 2, and here's what they are. What else? David, do you have any ideas? Some kind of questions that you might ask as a customer.
Maybe what dish is fresh, or what dish do you prepare in the morning or today?
Yeah, okay. So the way we would say that is like, what would be your freshest dish?
Food. Yes,
Yeah.
dish.
Or is there anything that was prepared, just now, or fresh this morning, something like that?
Yes.
Another thing would be to ask like the waiter's recommendation. Like you might say something like, what would you recommend for somebody who likes meat, or something like that? Beef, we could say beef. Or which dish would you recommend? Or which dish do you like? Some people are like, they don't know what to order. They just ask the waiter, what do you like? Okay. What about yeah?
Or what kind of salads do you offer me?
What types of salads do you have? Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you get us in family saloon?
I say the last part I didn't. Can you get us a family what?
Saloon.
Saloon?
Yes. I wrote it in Google Chat.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, saloon. We wouldn't use that word. A saloon would be like a place where you go get beer, like a bar. So do you mean like a place to sit, a family seating? Yeah.
Yes, a family sitting.
Okay. Yeah, we could say that. Like, do you have family, like a family seating area, or sometimes can you seat us at a booth? So a booth is like where you can fit more people into the booth, where it's like a bench on either side instead of a table with chairs. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's just think about, like in your mind when you're doing the role plays, you think about what's really happening. So you might also ask them, can I get this dish without any I don't know, without any vegetables or something? Because sometimes you want to substitute. Can I get a salad instead of the potatoes? Something like that. You want to substitute things here. And so those are some ideas that you guys can use. Now the question is, who wants to be first? Who would like to be the waiter and who would like to be the customer? You can volunteer or I can pick. Hi, Firas.
Can I be the waiter?
Sure. Claudio is going to be the waiter, so he's happy to help you. Who wants to be the customer?
May I be the customer?
Yes.
Be the customer?
Yes, Giancarlo. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and start first, Claudio, by welcoming him and just doing some of these things here.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
I'm ready.
Welcome, sir. My name is Claudio. I'm going to be your waiter this afternoon. Are you ready to order? Would you like to see the menu or the wines menu?
Yes, sure, sir. May I have the menu, please? What's your special? What's your special for today?
Well, today's special. We can offer you a specialty apple and cinnamon crumble, which is individually made to order.
Nice.
And homemade store bread, which comes with crème brûlée.
Nice.
It's another nice touch. That's our today's special.
Okay, yeah, sure. It sounds great. What's for the main menu?
The main?
The main menu, yeah. I mean, the main dish. What do you
Well,
recommend?
you can have smashed potatoes. And do you like meat,
Uh-huh, yeah,
or
sure.
would you prefer
Well,
fish?
yeah, I prefer fish,
Fish?
seafood. Yeah.
Seafood. Well, seafood we have oysters, and we have fish.
Salmon, maybe salmon or lobster.
Salmon, yeah, salmon.
Yeah,
Okay,
good.
salmon could be great. Salmon could be great with
Salmon,
some
yes. It
vegetables.
is
May I have
expensive.
some
It
vegetables?
is rather expensive, and yeah. But it's great. I totally recommend it to you if you had money. Yeah, of course.
If you
Well,
have
I
money.
don't.
Between you and me.
Just between you and me.
No problem, sir. No problem. Can I have a salmon, please, with some vegetables and something to drink? Maybe may I get a beer?
Beer, yes, but if you had money, can I offer you our special Chilean wine?
Okay, that's great. A Chilean
60
wine.
sixty
Yeah,
dollar the bottle,
no problem,
but it's
sir.
great. It's Chilean.
Okay, great, great.
Okay, and anything else, sir?
No. I think that's now.
Okay. We'll come back in a few moments with your dish, with your order.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. Good job, you guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lisa. I must go
Yeah.
now. I have to go because I have a call and I have a meeting.
Okay, well, thanks for
Wow.
coming. Yeah.
I wanted to stay here with you practicing, but wow, thank you so much. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Okay, bye, Giancarlo. All right, that was great, you guys. All right, so good job. That sounded like a real dialogue there, real scenario. Okay, good. All right, so the next one that I created here is your two friends, and you're trying to figure out where you're going to go on vacation. So maybe you guys are students or something like that, or you could be brothers, and you're just deciding to go on some type of vacation. So that could really be pretty, we call it broad or wide open or something. So what kinds of types of vacations? Hi, Hamid.
Hello, Lisa. Hello, everyone.
Hi. What types of things might you guys do? Let's just say, since we have all guys here, let's just say you guys are brothers and you want to go on a trip together. It's could be in the summertime, could be in the wintertime. Let's think of some different types of vacations that you could go on, where you guys could have a little bit of a conversation going back and forth about what you like and what you want to do, and maybe also like how much money you want to spend, something like that. Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
honeymoon. Honeymoon.
A honeymoon?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're two
Could it
brothers.
be? Oh, okay.
We're going to change it
Two
to
brothers.
two brothers,
I,
yeah.
I haven't told. Sorry. Two brothers.
So maybe you're thinking the same way Hamid was thinking last time. He proposed to somebody last time. People are thinking of getting married.
It would be funny with two brothers to get a honeymoon.
Well, you could be two brothers. Your vacation could be about trying to find women. That's
I was other secret. I didn't see the two brothers.
I
was
just
only
changed it. Yeah, I just changed it, actually.
I was listening. Sorry.
No problem. It's just funny. Hi, Zaki. Okay, so you're two brothers, and you want to go where? Where should you guys go? Where would you suggest?
I have an offer.
Okay, Hamid?
It can be campaign.
A campaign?
Yes.
Camping.
Oh, camping. Yeah.
Camping.
Okay.
To the forest.
Okay, you could go to the forest, or you could go camping to the beach, because we want to have different options so you guys can say, like, well, yeah, that sounds fun, but I don't really want to spend the whole time, you have a conversation about it. So you could go to a forest and go camping. You could go to a beach. You could go to like the desert. You could
Like
go
the
to
desert.
a river.
For vacation.
Dangerous adventure. It can be dangerous adventure.
Yeah, you could go on some kind of dangerous adventure. What would that look like? Like
To
mountain
see some
climbing?
some wild animals.
All right, go see wild animals, go hunting maybe, go hiking,
To
go
forget the
Go
matching.
Quest,
fishing.
yeah,
quest.
go fishing,
To forget match box.
matches. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. So you got to make sure you bring all your camping gear or whatever kind of gear.
Music fest, maybe.
Yeah, you could go to some kind of music festival or like a party or celebration. Yeah. Where else could you go?
To a cruiser.
On a
Cruiser?
cruise? Yeah,
On a cruise.
go on a cruise, like on a cruise ship. Where
Teacher,
would you
I don't
go
know
on
what
a
is
cruise?
cruise. Sorry, I don't know what does it mean. Cruise.
A
Can you
cr-
explain?
uh-huh. A cruise is when you go on a big ship. So here, for example, in the
Like
United
boat trip.
States,
Okay,
you
okay, I
can,
got it.
yeah,
I got it.
like I live near Seattle, and they have cruise ships from Seattle, and they cruise up to or go up to Alaska, for example. So,
Understood.
mm-hmm, yeah, easy with the pictures sometimes. So where would you like to go on a cruise?
To the
To
Bahamas.
Hawaii.
Bahamas, Hawaii. I think in the Mediterranean there's lots of places to go, to Greece. Probably Turkey, right?
From
Yes.
Turkey, I am.
To the
Yeah.
Caribbean.
And
Caribbean.
Cyprus. And Cyprus.
Cyprus. How do you spell Cyprus? Cyprus. Caribbean. Caribbean. There. Two B's. Yes, so Mexico, around here, there's lots of people who go like from San Francisco to Mexico, Florida, so lots of places around the world where they have cruise ships. Panama, you go through the Panama Canal, for example. What other kinds of things could you do? Lucas, where would you want to go on vacation, Lucas?
Spain.
Spain, okay, where it's warm. Yeah, so pretty much any country. You could go to Spain, you go to France, go to Egypt, go visit the pyramids. Maybe you want to go to Costa Rica or Brazil, go to the rainforest.
Maybe Russia because of the Winter Olympics.
For the Olympics, for example, you could have gone on vacation there. Okay, so those are some good ideas. You might come up with some other ones. But the idea for the dialogue is that you have to negotiate. So you have to tell each other, like, maybe you need to, so the type of vacation you like, do you like to go to a city? Do you like to go to nature? Do you like to travel or stay in one place? One place. How much money do you have? What's your budget? Because if you don't have a lot of money, maybe you can't really fly somewhere. You have to drive instead. Maybe you're afraid of flying, then you don't want to go on a plane. Maybe you don't know how to swim, so you don't want to go on a boat. Just all different kinds of possibilities
Lisa,
for,
I have an offer.
yes.
Can be fun. For this, one brother can be rich person, and
Okay.
another brother is net worm. I mean, he is able to search internet very well, and
Okay.
this uh, networm brother suggests some places to his rich brother.
Okay. I'm going to call you an internet guru. Okay, which do you want to be one of those, Hamid?
Okay,
Which
everybody accepts. I joined it lately, but if is everybody say okay, and you also say okay for me, it is okay.
Yeah, everybody will have a turn. Which one do you want to be, the rich brother or the internet guru guy?
Of course, I am B.
You are B, the internet girl. Okay, so Hamid doesn't have a lot of money, but he has a lot of skills. Who wants to be his rich brother who has a lot of money?
Okay, Zaki, I want to.
Zaki. Okay, Zaki, go for it. You're the rich brother. So, Hamid, I guess you're going to suggest to your rich brother that you guys take a vacation together.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my sweet and older brother. How are you?
I'm fine, and you? How's how is your life going on over there?
Everything is good so far, but I found a very nice advertisement on Warbling channel.
Oh, what do you found?
I mean, they suggest amazing trip, and they suggest you can watch if you want uh, all over the world, or there are some places very special. For example, there are some summer places or winter places. So you know, I am poor, but you are my rich brother.
So, what do you think? Do you want to go with them?
If you accept, I want to go to one trip with you, and if you are free for that.
Yes, I am free, but I can't afford you.
Hmm. And I want to say this trip is very cheap and extraordinary because in nowadays they discount some prices. For example, if we want to go to Caribbean, its normal cost is $2,000, but nowadays it is only $1,000, and I know one very
So, for
guide.
how many months they are taking with us? How many months? Like 1 month or 2 months?
It is only 15 days, not 1 month or 2 months.
Oh, it's less. Okay. So, do you have money to go for
Unfortunately, no,
vacation?
but I found one very nice guide for Warbling channel, and her name is Lisa.
Okay. Okay. So, what she told you?
She told me you should take this trip because it is extraordinary, and you won't forget in your life, and you should
So,
find
so
you should
she is offering for free to
of
you.
course not. It is my problem. It is not your problem. I will negotiate with her, and she also suggests some other places. For example, I know that you said to me last week we can, if we had opportunity, we would go to Egypt because you are interested in pyramids.
Pyramids, yeah.
So, but whether why are you telling to me? You want to go? You want to take with the trip? So why are you explaining me?
Because I say that I want to go to trip
So
with
go.
you,
So no, I don't interest on that. You can go.
but in this Lisa's suggestion, I should find partner. And
You find
I
partner.
left. Yes, I informed you. I left my girlfriend last 2 days, 2 days
Oh,
ago.
do you have a girlfriend? Your elder brother who is rich don't have girlfriend. You are poor. You have a girlfriend.
But
Oh,
uh,
how is
but
it
but
possible?
but the reason is I am poor, and when I was sitting on a Warbling channel in front of my computer, my girlfriend saw me and she decided to leave from me.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe she was jealous,
You,
and
you told her you are very poor guy?
of course I am poor. For
No, you
example,
told to
my monthly salary is only $500, and yours is $10,000.
her. Yes, you're right, but I can't come with you if you are saying to give money for this trip. I can't afford you.
Let me think, and I will call Lisa, and maybe
Who is
she can
she?
also.
Who is she? Who is
She
she?
is she is the Warbling Channel's guide, and she promotes very well world trips for us.
So she is also offering like free trips. Who don't have money, they are offering to go for free for first time. The next time they are charging for this for that
I
guy.
don't. Okay, I don't know that situation, but I can ask, and she can inform me with this way.
Okay. So when do you ask with her?
Okay, now I am calling her.
Okay, call her.
Okay, so see you then.
Yeah,
So call.
you could say like I will call her and get back to you then
Okay,
when I have more information.
I will call her and I will get inform you, and we can meet next time.
No, you just call right now and tell what she asked me. She told you.
And
You
then
call right now. You don't have money. You don't have
Mm,
phone or in your you don't have balance in your phone. So take my phone and call to her.
but my dear brother, I have an appointment only for 10 minutes, so I have to go there. So we should meet next time.
yeah,
No,
we
no,
can meet
no.
later.
No, I wanted to call right now.
Claudio wants you to call. Claudio, you can be Lisa. Tell him about the Verbling special travel deals.
Okay, okay, I can be Lisa.
Okay. Okay, Hamid, call Claudio and ask him what the deal is.
Okay, I am looking at the her numbers. Okay, it is 111 222 333. I'm calling. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
How are you today?
I'm great. What would you like to know?
I would like to know that my brother asked, do you have any free trip for world trip about Warbling Channel?
Free trips? Are you insane, sir? How would they pay me if I'm giving free trips? Well, but we have a very cheap one, if you like. Is to the corner, yes, of your street.
But Lisa,
Yeah.
I can bribe you and you can provide to me free trip. Is it okay?
But it wouldn't be free then, right?
So please provide to me the cheapest one trip for me, please. It is crucial for me.
Okay, this trip you have to take the bus and it will take you to the corner. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This trip is for, I don't know, Brazil. Yeah, well, would you like soccer? This trip is to Brazil and
Okay,
it's
just
cheap.
okay. Let me think and wait a little bit. I will ask to my brother. Brother,
Oh,
Okay, tell me what she told you.
okay, she is offering. Do you want to go to Brazil? And you know there is one festival soon for Brazil, so we can go there. And
So how much
she
cost
also says to
for
me,
so how much cost for the trip?
How much does it
but,
cost?
How much is the cost for the trip?
but if you accept, I will ask
How
to
much
her
does it
the
cost?
cost. Now she offers me the cheapest trip is Brazil.
Okay. So do you want to go? Are you interested to go Brazil?
You know, the festival is soon, and the festival is about one beautiful ladies for.
Oh,
Oh,
carnival.
really? So we can find our bride.
Okay, I ask to her for the price.
No,
So
no, don't ask. I am just joking with you, my brother. You are the lovest, and you are the my favorite brother in my life. I will, I will give you, and I will give you all money, all the expenses I bear my from my pocket money. It don't ask anything. Wherever you want to go, I can bear your money also. I am just talking. I am just joking with you. You are my sweet brother in my life. I never forget you.
okay, I love you too. Can I kiss your
Oh,
cheek?
okay, thank you.
Okay, good. Yeah, Hamid, actually, you'll have to go get on a plane because Carnival starts tomorrow in Brazil. It's a quick trip.
Okay, so I will ask
So
her.
get rid of. But Claudio is the best part in this session.
Yeah, that was a good one, Claudia.
Okay, Miss Guide Lisa, is it? It is. I want to go Brazil tomorrow because I learned that the carnival is starting tomorrow. Is it possible?
Yeah, is it over? I think
Claudio.
Oh,
Claudio,
sorry,
you
sorry. Yes, yes. You can buy. You can go tomorrow. But it's not a carnival. It's a World Cup of Soccer Cup. The Soccer Cup. But you do have Brazilian women, so it's going to be nice for you, I think.
Yes,
So
but my brother said to me he wants to go to Brazil as soon as possible.
yes, we've got a flight for tomorrow, if you please, if you like.
And if you provide this journey to me, I can bribe you, bribe.
It won't be necessary, sir. This is my job.
Okay, you guys, that's good. All right, let's move on to the next one so we can have some other people have some fun. That was good. So yeah, you guys, I mean, this is a good practice just to have fun, but also real life things that you might be saying. Like Zaki, you're joking with your brother about not paying for his trip. But yeah, that was good. All right, here's another one that's a common one if you are going to travel, and that is one person is the flight attendant, so that is the person who works on the plane or inside the plane. The also called like the airline hostess or host, and the person flying, you're the flyer, you're the traveler. All right, so the problem that you have is that you can't find a place to fit your bag. So you have, this is a common scenario, especially if you get on the plane either late or if you're one of, there's been a big line of people and other people have gone onto the plane before you, and they've put all of their baggage up above the seats, and now you have a bag and you can't find a place to put it. So that's like a beginning of the dialogue. But then you can, keep talking if you want. So what are some things that the flight attendant, or actually it'd be the flyer, because they're confused and they don't know what to do with their bag. So what could the flyer or the traveler say to the flight attendant? Simple sentence. Lucas or Ibrahim? Have any ideas? What could the person who's traveling and you have a bag, what do you say to the flight attendant when you don't know where to put your bag?
Excuse me, can you help me find uh, a place
A place, right.
to fit my
We
bag?
could say to put my
To put,
bag or my
okay,
luggage,
okay.
whatever. Yeah. Or a suit or my suitcase. So usually these are, so for you guys to know, when you're traveling, you can take one or two, we call them carry-on suitcases, but they have to be a certain size. So nowadays you can carry on like a small suitcase or a bag, and sometimes also like a laptop, computer, or like a purse. A woman can carry on a purse or something like that. So yeah, you can say, excuse me, can you help me find a place to put my bag? What else could you say? Ibrahim, do you have an idea?
The flyer will say, or flight attendant.
You're the traveler.
Mm,
You don't know where to put your bag.
should I take a ticket for it?
Yeah, okay. So you could say again, like, excuse me, you could say something like, it looks like there is no room for my bag. What should I do? Should I, and we call it, should I check it? You know, that's what you say, should I check it? To check your bag means to put it so that it's not in the main area of the airplane with you, but it's checked into where they put the luggage. All right. So yeah, so mainly you want to say something like, excuse me, first to get the person's attention, and then you want to tell them what your problem is. So excuse me, is there another, or is there any place where I can put my bag? It looks like all of the places are taken already, or something like that. So there's just some, so you know, I just want you guys to know that there's lots of different ways to say the same thing, basically, and it's always a good idea to practice saying things in different ways so that when you actually get into the situation, you'll have those words available to you for when you need to use them. Okay, and then if you are the flight attendant, what kinds of things could you tell this person? Ahmed? David?
Maybe I'm going to find a place for your luggage.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sometimes, you know, they also would use like polite language. Yes, sir. Maybe something like, hold on a minute. Let me check in the back to see if there is more room, or something like that. Like in the back of the plane, or in the front. Let me check in the back or in the front to see if there is more room. Or what if there isn't any room? What would you tell the person?
All the places are full.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a room for your luggage.
Mm-hmm. So you would say it looks like there isn't any more room for your luggage. And then we would have to say what you're going to do. We will have to check it for you, and you can pick it up. So when they do this, you actually pick it up right when you get off the plane, right outside of the plane. It's not going to be under the plane. So they usually say something like, we will have to check it for you, and you can pick it up right outside the door when you get off the plane. Okay. All right, it's kind of a simple thing, and you guys could also, so it won't necessarily be long unless somebody is having a problem and they don't want to do that. All right, so let's see, Lucas, what do you want to be, the flyer or the flight attendant?
Flyer.
Okay, so you're the traveler. Oops. And who wants to be the flight attendant?
Me, teacher.
David. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, Lucas, why don't you sometimes the flight attendant might also look around and see that you don't know what to do, so you might say, "Can I help you, sir?" or something like that. Yeah, why don't you, David, say something like that to Lucas? Like, you notice that he's trying to find a place to put his bag, and he's not able to. He looks kind of confused. So maybe you could say, can I help you?
Sí. Okay, sir, may I help you?
Yes, because I'm looking for room to my luggage. Can you help me find some
Of
place?
course, of course, sir. Let me hold on. Let me check if there is any room for your luggage.
Okay, I just will be waiting here. So please told me when you give some information.
Okay. Okay, sir. I'm afraid there isn't any place for your luggage. The airplane is completely full.
Okay, but what now? Okay, what now? Can you solve the problem?
Maybe we can. If you pay an extra, maybe I can put your luggage in the bathroom.
But I paid for a fly, so I think it's I'm not agree to pay for for my extra.
Yeah.
Pay extra for find place to luggage.
Yes, sir, I understand, but you have to understand me. It's the politics about our company. If the airplane is full, we can do anything.
Okay, but I'm always your client. I always fly your airlines, and I never had this problem before. So I think there is possible to find a place to my luggage.
No, sir. I'm sorry. It's time for Christmas and the airport is crowded and the people are crazy for find a ticket and it's the politic.
I see, but I don't want to argue. But can you put it in your room for a worker?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think so. Maybe you can send the luggage in the next flight that is in one week.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Where?
Are these flight attendants on drugs or what?
I said that you can send the luggage in the next flight that is in 1 week.
I see. But
you can deal with that.
But maybe find some place in back on, or I can take it when I would be sitting.
Sir, I think you are irrespectful. I am going to call the pilot.
Okay, so if you are not pleasure to me, or it's my last time I would fly this line. Sorry.
No problem. You can demand us whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you could say something like, I'm never going to fly this airline again, and I want to talk to your manager, something like that.
Okay.
Those are.
Sir, I am kidding. I am kidding. I am going to put your logo in the in the in the ¿qué?
In
the
the
cellar?
Kitchen.
In the cellar?
in the back or in the front.
Yes,
You can say
in the back
front.
of the airplane.
You could tell him you were just joking with him. It was April Fool's.
Yes.
April Fools. All right, good, you
Okay.
guys. Thanks.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks.
Yeah, you threw a wrench in that one, David.
Thank you.
The simple dialogue turned into crazy flight attendant. Yeah, we can't
Nice
do
question.
anything about your luggage. Okay, good. Well, the funny thing is it is true that sometimes, the conversations can get kind of crazy. And then, of course, if there's any kind of situation where there's a customer and they're trying to be trying to get help, and if the other person isn't helpful or can't be helpful, then the customer can often get upset or irate. So Lucas was very mild-mannered. He didn't get mad at you.
He was very patient.
He was very patient, yes. Okay, I think we have time for at least one more.
Lisa?
Yeah?
What is April Fools?
Oh, April Fool's is on April 1st here in the United States. The first day of April. It's like a day for jokes. So you
So
joke
like
with
innocent
people.
day.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So
Okay.
you kid people, or you tease them, or you make jokes. So you could do something like that, and then you would say, "I'm just kidding, April Fools." So like kind of little lies, something like that. All right, so here's a scenario, and Ibrahim, you're going to be one of those, and then somebody else can be the other one. Maybe, I don't know, whoever wants to go again.
Yes, me.
Zaki, okay. One is the interviewer, and one's the interviewee. So this is a common scenario. You're trying to interview somebody for a job in your new company, so you're trying to hire some people, and you want people who have some experience with customer service. So the type of people who have experience with customer service understand what is good, or what is necessary, I should say, about working with other people and helping customers. So let's just help these guys out for a minute. Think of a couple of sentences that the interviewer could ask the person about this. Claudio?
Hi,
Yeah?
tell me something. Hi, tell me something about yourself.
Okay.
Why do you came here?
Uh-huh. Why do you want this job? Sometimes they ask that. Why do you want this job? What about experience? We could say, do you have any experience in customer service?
And how much salary are you expecting?
Uh-huh. How much, yeah, let's see. You can say, like, what type of salary are you expecting? Okay.
Which position do you expect?
Uh-huh. Or which one are you wanting? Which position are you wanting? But specifically we want to know more about their customer service. So maybe a question like, do you like working with customers?
Yes, maybe.
Do you know how to handle a customer when they are angry? What do you do? All right, and so the person who is being interviewed is known as the interviewee. And what could this person say about their experience? I have how many years experience, for example?
10-year experience. I have 10-year experience
Oh, yeah. 10 years experience.
in this field.
Okay,
The interviewer asks to him or her, what did you leave for your last job? Why
What?
did you leave? Why
Oh,
did you
No,
leave
oh,
for
why
your
did
last?
you? Okay. Why did you leave your last job? Okay. All right. Well, we're
because
not
of
gonna
salary.
give the interviewer. Okay. So who? Ibrahim, do you want to be the interviewer or the interviewee?
I prefer interviewer.
The interviewer.
Okay,
Yes.
B. I interview.
Okay, and Zaki, you're gonna be the interviewee. So, Ibrahim, you can start by asking him a question here. Welcome him to the job interview, and then ask him a question.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name, sir?
I am Mohammed Zakiuddin.
Yes, I see. In which company have you experienced recently?
Yes, I have been working for 10 years like Gempack company in customer service
Why did have you left?
because I left the job because uh, they are not giving they are not increasing my position and not increasing my salary. That's why I left my job.
What's your expectation about salary? You said
Sir,
I
minimum
left because of the salary.
should be minimum I need 50,000 rupees per month, sir.
Hmm. How is your speaking? Is it fluent?
Sorry, could you repeat?
How is your speaking, talking with people? Is it fluent or
Yes,
not?
yes, yes. I have 10-year experience. I can mingle with customers and I can solve the problem very quickly. And if any customer angry on me and if a customer angry on any product, I can handle. I can handle that customer with easily with a smile.
Nice.
Or
With a smile. That's a
I
good.
I I'd say your anger with people is too polite. Am I
yes, yes,
right?
because yes, I did a lot of. I have a lot of experience about this because I used to work in different types of companies like Genpack or and left is a uh, 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 7 days company. Like this company, I did a lot of work like in customer service.
I'm wondering that do you have a family?
Yes, I have a family.
How many children do you have? Do you
No,
get
yes,
do you
no, no,
get
no.
ju-
I'm still, no, I'm still single. I have a family. I have like my parents, my siblings. That's it.
um,
I don't.
I I I mean, are you married? Do
No,
you
no. I'm still.
get on
No,
well
no,
with your wife?
no. I'm still single.
Okay. In the future, in which position you see yourself?
No, I'm expecting manager position.
hmm Okay.
I in the future.
Okay.
That's all, I think, Lisa.
Yeah, you can, and then you could just wrap it up. Say like, okay, well, thank. Sometimes they say, well,
So
thank you, and we'll be in touch. That's what
okay,
they say.
okay.
We'll call you. We'll
Yeah,
call you later.
we'll call you. Don't call us.
Oh,
We'll call you.
you should call me. Otherwise, I will call you.
Yeah, yeah.
you,
Okay,
you may call me. We may a chat. We may have a chat
okay.
No, no, no.
together.
I want a job. I am not want to
Okay.
chat with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can chat with the secretary.
No, I don't
You
want.
should talk to her.
No,
Okay.
she is very pretty.
The secretary. All right.
Didn't like her?
Okay, okay. Time is up.
Time is up. Time is up. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for coming to the role playing class. You guys did a good job. It's always fun if you guys participate and speak, and so you guys
Th-
did. Um,
Thank. It was a good. It was wonderful, really.
Good. I'm glad you liked it, and it's fun listening to you guys talk and practice. So it's good to just do some practice and have some fun at the same time. I gotta go now to teach the next class, which is a writing class. So if you want to get into a different mode, we're gonna be writing there. So if you want to join me, I'll be there. Okay. See you
Okay.
guys.
See you, Lisa.
See
See
you.
Bye.
you.
Yeah, thank
See you.
you.
Bye bye.
The setting what's happening, and we can help people out who are going to be doing that by coming up with some phrases or sentences that are typically used in this type of interaction. So the first one is there's a waiter, or a waitress, but in this case we don't have any women in our class right now except for me, and a customer. So you're the waiter, you're the person serving the customer, and this is in a restaurant, we can say. So the scenario is that you are going to order dinner at the restaurant or in a restaurant, and you have some questions first. So typically, I think you guys already know this because you do this probably almost every day in your own life, but you may do it in Spanish or Polish or other. Georgi, you're from Hungary, right? Georgi?
Right, yeah, right, yes.
Okay, so Hungarian. Okay, I
yes,
just wanted to make sure. So let's think of some things that a waiter says to a person when they sit down at the table, and maybe now you've already looked at the menu, and then your waiter or your waitress comes over. What are some things that they might say to the customer first? Hi there, Lucas. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi. Hi
How
there.
are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm also okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good. And Georgi. Hi, Georgi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Do you hear me correctly?
Yes, it sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Well, welcome to you guys, and welcome to anybody else who is watching verbling.com right now. If you have a reservation for this class, you can go ahead and use it now in the first 2 minutes of the class. If you do not have a reservation but you want to join the class, you just wait until the Join Class button appears at the top, and it's a green button, and when it is there, then you can join the class. In this hour, we're going to be doing a speaking class, so as a way to give you guys something to do in English, we're going to be doing some role plays. So I created a Google document, and the link is over there in the Verbling chat. So if you go over there and click on that, then you will be able to see what I came up with for today. And I'm pretty flexible, so if anybody ever comes to the role play class and wants to practice a different type of role play, like Hamid did the other day when he turned it into a kind of a wedding proposal or marriage proposal, that's fine too, because it's really for you to practice speaking. And so, yeah, we're going to work on that today. So it looks like we have some people who have already opened the link. That's good. And hi, Claudio. How are you doing?
Hey, Lisa, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. How have you been?
Great. I've been tired this last 2 months. It's been like crazy, but
yeah.
I'm great. Thanks.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. The sound is just a little bit loud. I don't know if your microphone... Loud? Yeah. Is it loud for you guys? Lucas or Georgi?
Yes. Yes, for you.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm talking too close, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe if you have a microphone and it's too close or something.
Oh, no. I don't have a microphone. I just talking to the, to the computer. I don't know.
Usually it's the waiter who begins the conversation.
May I help you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. May I help you? What other things might you say? Welcome. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Hello.
Are you ready to order?
Right. Are you ready to order? Okay. Also a common thing for here in a lot of restaurants, not every restaurant, especially not like a fast food type restaurant, but in a sit down restaurant, that's what we call like a a sit-down restaurant where you're coming in and you're going to go to a table and you're going to sit down, you're going to look at a menu. Oftentimes the restaurant has daily specials. So the waiter will probably tell you what those are. So how would we say that? Anybody want to give it a try?
May I offer you the, I don't know, the daily special?
Yeah. So not so much.
May I suggest?
Okay. May I
suggest
Uh-huh.
certain kind of dish?
Yeah. So you might say, may I suggest one of our specials for today? And then you would say.
Where the microphone is.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
Is it good?
It's good
like
now.
this?
Yeah, like that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, maybe it was just your enthusiasm. Okay, all right. Giancarlo, welcome. How are you today?
Yeah, sure. Hello, Lisa. How are you?
Good. Welcome to class. And also David. How are you doing, David?
Hi, teacher. It's a long time.
Yeah.
I am good. And you?
Good. I'm doing good. Thank you. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do have room for a few more students if people want to join. You can also join anytime during the hour, especially on these role plays, because we will be having 2 people work together, and so it's fine if you come in later, and we'll just throw you in the mix, and you can have a chance to role play as well. So the way I like to do this, you guys, is I don't want to just throw you out there and say, okay, start talking. We want to help each other come up with some ideas, some of which you may use when you are actually speaking, and sometimes you may not use, but that's okay. But it's just to come up with some ideas for these different scenarios. So the scenarios are like the scene.